Country Boy Can Cook. I'm back with you with a wonderful southern style dish. Let me put the camera down so you can see. Maybe you can figure out what I'm gonna make. We've got a bunch of ham slices with a little fat on them, not a lot. Sweet onion, potatoes. I'm gonna make hash. Nope. Green beans and chicken stock. Yeah, great old comfort food. Green beans with potatoes and ham. Yum. I'm just gonna peel the potatoes and cut those up in, small, maybe like half of that, maybe 3 pieces out of this. Cut the onions in smaller pieces. Saute the ham at first to get some flavor in there. And then the chicken stock. Once the chicken stock goes down and it gets to boiling, there'll be a little bit of pepper goes in, not a lot. And then once the potatoes are getting close, I'll put the green beans in and then finish cooking them all together. Yes, I like my green beans soft, not al dente. I cannot stand cooked on a grill that they just cook just a little. If I'm gonna eat them like that, I'll just eat them raw. I actually like them raw better. So anyway, let me bring this back. I want to get it all in the pot and we'll get her going. All right, the onions into the pool with just a little bit of olive oil. Actually, I just want a little bit of color on these. I've got to turn it down to low so it'll kind of saute. We're almost there. Just want a little bit of color on them. There goes the ham. Put a little bit of color on there. All right, the ham is in here. Just cook for just a few minutes to get the onions flavored with the ham flavor. It smells wonderful. I don't have to tell you that, I'm sure you know. So right now, I'm going to turn it back up on high. I'm going to add low sodium chicken broth. Oops, yeah, explosion there. You want enough stock to put your green beans and your potatoes in. And low sodium because this will get some salt, and I'm going to add smoked salt to this. So, I'm going to bring this back up to a boil. Once it starts boiling, I will put my potatoes in. It's about an hour long to cook everything to get it to the right temperature. All right, back with you. As you can see, my chicken stock, onions, and ham is coming back to a boil. I'm going to add my potatoes. I've cut them up in kind of similar size so they can cook at the same rate. And what I'm going to do is cook these until they start getting tender. Not all the way tender, but tender enough. Then I can add the green beans in and finish the cook all together. So bring it back in a little bit. All right. I just got through stabbing one of those little baby taters, and it's getting really close. So I've drained my green beans. Don't want the juice that was in there with them. I'm going to put all 3 cans in. Those are cut, and then I've got some wee French style. I'm going to turn it back to a boil. Now the name of the game is just turn this around in here. I don't want to beat up the potatoes. I just want them to cook good with the ham pieces. And, just want these green beans to soften a little. Once it comes to a boil, I'm going to put a lid on it and let her simmer away. I'll bring you back when she's done. All right, let's see if the potatoes are soft. Yeah, the potatoes are soft. Oop, I know the ham's soft. There we go. See how the beans are. If I didn't have potatoes and ham in here, or maybe just a little bacon, I'd cook these green beans and tell you they were just flat and almost mush. I love them like that, but with this other stuff, it doesn't need it. They're going to taste good as it is. Well, that's some good eating. I'm going to let them simmer a few more minutes on low, just enough to reduce the broth. I don't want the potatoes to break down anymore. I'm not going to stir it at this point. I like it how it is. It does not need salt. It does not need pepper. Like I said, you know, you can season it. It's got enough seasoning in it, but if you need salt and pepper, just put it at the end. Or everybody can do their own. This is just for my wife and I. And so her taste buds are totally different than mine. So I kind of have to do it neutral, and we go from there. Bring you back a little when I plate this up. All right, it's time to put these babies in a bowl. You can see why I need to sit down, because I'm so tall. We're gonna move the camera back over to the food, and hold on just a minute. It's a long ways down there. All right, I bet you can see that. It smells so good. This is a one-pot dish. Got your vegetables, your meat, and your taters. I mean, what's not to like about that? Easy to fix. No complicated. Wash your potatoes, leave the skin on. They're fine. That's where all the nutrients are anyway. All right. Definitely going to have some to freeze. I'll put it in the fridge and cool it down and freeze it tomorrow what we don't eat. We won't never eat all this. Plus, I just made a big pot of red beans and dumplings. We got collard greens. So we definitely going to have a country boy meal. Let me spear up some of this and see how it is. Give me a tater here on the end. This is so good. All right, gonna go in for the taste test. I know it's gonna be good. I had a little taste earlier. It's just cooked longer and reduced down. And that's the deal. You want to cook this once you get everything in it. Reduce it down. Just watch the potatoes, because they'll start falling apart and make mashed potatoes on you. Watch the green beans. You can cook them till they're really soft and then add the potatoes in, or you can put the potatoes first and add them. Boy, it's really good. It takes me back. Lots of memories. Great flavors. My mother would fix this. It's just an everyday meal. And now we celebrate it like it's something special. But years ago, it was just everyday stuff. Just a good old Southern comfort meal. I hope you enjoy the recipe. Please like and share and comment. I do appreciate it. I'm trying to make 1,000 subscriptions. I'm a long ways from that, but I've come a long ways in a short few months, so maybe I'll get there. And say hello to me. And you can, I have a Facebook account, A Country Boy Can Cook. I'll look that up on Facebook. You can join that. It's private, but we'll get you in. So have a great day. country boy out of here. It don't get no better than this. Green beans, ham, and potatoes.